Hello, snakes. My name is Dante, and today it's time for Podcast Tuesday once again. And well, we're gonna talk about fruity almond paths. So, fruity almond paths is just is the Magic Arena version of what was the name of the set again? Spider-Man set. Yeah. So for context, um, there's no um there is no Spider-Man set on MTG Arena because if I'm not wrong, because of Marvel Snap, they couldn't actually get the rights, to have a digital uh to have the digital card game, on for Marvel. I mean, like because Marvel Snap's already the digital Marvel card game, which is why Marvel could not get added to Magic Arena. So they made a new set with lore and stuff, it's uh and it's crazy. I mean, so all the cards in the set will be available with brand new Fruity Omenpaths redesigns. I mean, I'm pretty sure all of them are available. I don't remember seeing Spider Ham, but but I'm pretty sure all of them. But yeah, all of them are like, yeah, Spider Ham is is there. That's Tusk. Yeah, but well, yeah, they made new characters, they made lore and stuff, and even bigger reveals and stuff. It's crazy, man. I mean, like, yeah. Anyways, let's start off with our number 10. And we got Lost in Littjara, a redesign of the Clone Saga, 4 mana saga. So for one, you surveil free. At number 2, you you clone the next creature you cast this turn. And legendaries are and legendaries will not have your legendary rule. And yeah, there's like a bunch of news. And for the number 3, it lets you choose a card name, and then everything of the name lets will draw you a card when you hit a player. So for combat damage only. So so the so yeah the so for context, I mean Littjara is like the place in Kaldheim where you there's like changelings and clones and stuff. So everything just gets multiplied. So that's why. So the Clone Saga, it's like lost in the jar. Because bro, you're like lost in the jar. I mean, sagas to be fair, uh, are like retellings of like past events, but like I generally don't know who was lost in the jar. So yeah, let's go into the next one, the number 9. We got Duskmourn's Claim. So I don't remember which one was this card, but honestly, Duskmourn's Claim just seems like a really cool redesign. And look at this. In the beginning of your end step, you get to review the top card of your deck and review the top card of your opponent's. I mean, no, you select 2 players. I mean, one of them could be yourself because I mean you get card advantage from it. But yeah, basically it's like a Dark Confident. So Dark Confident, I mean, that works for both players, and it's substitution. So Duskmourn's Claim could be a win con. Like you put big stuff in there, like Draco Emrakul and stuff, and the opponent's gonna lose life from those cards. But then you're gonna lose life from the opponent's cards. So ideally, you'd want to use this against a burn deck, or like a Nago deck, or a weenie deck, a deck with cheap cards. And you should be using this in a deck with expensive cards. Maybe like this has modern potential. I mean, you you use this, and just so you play this in Fruit of Breach, Goryo decks and stuff, and other similar stuff. So yeah, it's just a crazy card, honestly. I mean, like you can literally win by using with expensive cards. So yeah, it's just a crazy card, honestly. I mean, so yeah, that's basically the number 9. Let's go to our number 8, and it is the Hex of Undeath. So this is like the original card is like the Sinister Six, like, but this one is like, but honestly, since it features Liliana, and and brings she just reanimates and stuff. Honestly, I like this redesign. So you get to bring back 6 creatures with different names from your graveyard to the battlefield, and it's for 7 mana. Like usually you're returning 1 creature for 4 mana. So for 7 mana, you're getting like 4 more than what you should be, getting. So yeah, that's basically the number 8. Let's go to our number 7, and we got a really interesting redesign. So those are the infinite. This is like the Infinity Stones. I mean, so in case you didn't know, I mean, they're honestly very rare. This set has featured, the Infinity Stones, and the Infinity Stones have Infinity Stone, as an artifact type. But the real name of the Infinity Stone is actually the Terminus Stone. Yup, that's right. So this is a Soul Stone, by the way, redesigned as the Terminus of Return, because it brings back creatures from graveyard to battlefield. So for 2 mana, you get the legendary artifact Terminus Stone. With Indestructible, you add a black. For 7 mana tap, you can exile one of your creatures to harness it. What is the Infinity ability is the Origin ability in Arena. And at the beginning of your upkeep, return to a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So this is the first time a card type actually gets modified. Like, so in case you know, this is not the first time they um, redesign, Universes Beyond cards into the Magic universe. But they have like, um, but this is the first time they actually changed the timeline. So I mean, they did this for Stranger Things, and they did this for uh, Street Fighter, I think. I mean, initially when they released the Godzilla cards were actually like new cards and stuff. But um, we're not like, I mean, they were not like um, Godzilla specific. I mean, they were just remakes of cards in the Ikoria set. But there was one card which released first as a Godzilla card, and then as as an actual card, which is Xylorpha Strength Incarnate, was released as a bot stopper as Godzilla King of the Monsters. but 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 then they reprinted it in Commander Masters as Xynorpha Strengthening card, which would mean, hey, two boats. How are you? So yeah, was what I was saying is that frick bro, it actually does exist. I'm not even what. All right, Godzilla, King of. There's like so many. There are so many Godzilla cards, but look at this. This is an actual card. I'm not lying when I tell you there is a Godzilla card in the set. Look at this. This is Godzilla King of the Monsters. See? It's an actual card. They have like so many more of this. I mean, and it's a courier set. They have like they even have Mecha Godzilla, which is a hangerback walker, and yeah, I swear to God, guys. I mean, like Universes Beyond has been a thing since like COVID. So like it's been 5 years. How do y'all not know that? I mean, it's all right. Yep. Happy now? Godzilla does exist in this. All right. No. That I literally showed you all the different Godzilla. There's like, all right, Godzilla. They even have Space Godzilla. I'm not even look. They have like there's like so many Godzilla. There's like so there's Godzilla MonsterVerse one, the King of the Monsters. Yeah, look at that. And then there's Godzilla Doom Inevitable. Look, which is a Yidaro. Look at this. There's Space Godzilla Death Corona, which actually got a name change because of coronavirus and stuff. I'm not even joking. They literally name changed this card because of COVID, which I think they renamed it to Void Invader. I think like look, Godzilla Primeval Champion. Like oh my god, they have like so many. So yeah, want to show me more? Baby Godzilla. Look at this, a freaking Polywog symbiote. Yeah, look what else he got. Mecha Godzilla, the weapon. That's not even it. There's another Space Godzilla. Look at this. Bio Quartz Space Godzilla, which is Broncos, actually. So, yeah, there's like so many. Freaking Godzilla cards. So, yeah, exactly that. So, yeah, they have like those are like the first like Universes Beyond cards. So, honestly, it's crazy how far we've gone. But yeah, they have like they have more stuff. They got like Mothras and Ghidorah and stuff. But yeah. All right. Why did this take so long? Let's go to our number 6. We got Ancestral Carvings. That's supposed to be photos of Spider-Man, by the way. Look at this. A free mana artifact. When it enters, look at the top 5 cards of every. You may put up to 2 creatures, reveal them, and put them in your hand. Rest to the bottom in a random order. And you can pay 1 mana, tap, sacrifice it to create a treasure. So, honestly, it's cool. I mean, you ancient carvings, and you can find treasure in them. And they also get you creatures and stuff, which is something a green artifact slash enchantment will do, especially one from Ixalan, as you can see in the art. So yeah. Yeah. And not just that. You sacrifice the the artifact to create a treasure. Which in the context of Spider-Man is, you're selling the pictures to get money. But in the context of Ixalan, there's treasure behind the carvings. Break them and get your reward. Alright. Yeah, it's basically the ancestral carving. So yeah. Let's go to our number 5. No, wait. 1, 2, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yeah, 5. And it is Fruity Omenpath. The name of this set. So, yep. 8 mana enchantment with Convoke. At the beginning of combat on your turn, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So, this is a really good enchantment because it lets you bring in creatures for free each turn. Like, I mean, from out of the top, you get 5 cards, put a creature. And you can also cast this by using your creatures. You tap the creatures to pay for the spell. Like, if you have 8 creatures, this would be free. I mean, this is good for a don't, for a, no, not, for a devotion ramp build, especially like Timur Dragons. I mean, could actually use this card because Timur Dragons, Timur Ramp, etc. could um, gets a lot of mana. So through the Omenpath, you can build up some mana and like so with the Outcast of Trailblazers, you put this in, it gets you 1 mana, and then since it's a creature, it would add another mana. And then with Fruity Omenpath, by putting creatures on the battlefield, I mean, you could trigger Outcast of Trailblazers to draw you cards. So yeah, it's honestly a very cool card, and I mean, this was diff. I mean, it was a different card. Honestly, this Spider-Man version was meh, but it was literally Web of Life and Destiny, the original Spider-Man design. But I'm like, I don't know. Fruity Omenpath. I mean, the art may not be cooler, but the name and the theme. I mean, it's cool. If you know the Omen paths that let you cross between planes and plus it's the name of the set. It's literally called Fruity Omen Paths. Imagine not putting a card with the same name as the set. So like, I mean, like, how many are there? Set and cards that share names. So we got Apocalypse. Look, we got Cold Snap. I mean, yeah, Tempest made a card. I mean, so first it was like some came before the set and some came like after the set. So Apocalypse came out in Tempest, which is 1997, and this set came out in 2001. Cold Snap came out in Ice Age 2 in 1995, but the sets came out in 2006. However, Conflux came out in the same set as Conflux, so 2009. Conspiracy came out in Mercadian Masks, which is 1999. Set released in 2014. Future Sight came out in Onslaught, which was 2002. The set came out in 2007. Hour of Devastation came out the same as Hour of Devastation, which was 2017. Marauding Besiege came out in Modern Horizons, which this one actually came out after the set came out, because Marauding Besiege was like 2011 and Modern Horizons was 2019. Morning Tide was it actually came out in Torment, which is 2002, and the set came out in 2008. Maybe I could actually make a podcast on those. I mean, there's like a bunch, like Onslaught, Planar Chaos, yeah. I mean, there's some obvious ones. There's some that you may not know, like Weatherlight. I did not know there was a set called the Weatherlight. Okay, that's cool. But yeah. Let's just go to the next one. Number 4. We got Reality Fulcrum. So the card itself isn't really that good, honestly. But the design, like, bro, this is honestly a cool card. I don't remember which was the original name. Was it actually called Reality Fulcrum? I mean, but yeah, it reminds me of those cards that the card that could uh the the oh yeah, interdimensional web watch. That was the original card. But I mean, still this is cool. Like if this, like in the lore works similarly to the interdimensional web watch in Marvel, this is actually genuinely cool. I mean, reminds me of Aberfloss Reservoir, reminds me of some similar artifacts. So yeah, that's basically. So yeah, honestly, I just like the design of this. Let's just go to our number 3, and we got the Multiversal Passage. Same name as in uh, as in Spider-Man, by the way. But this one has like it shows like the Omenpaths, and like it literally has a snapshot of like the different planes. I mean, what is it, Lorwyn? And I think this is I don't know, Zendikar. I may be wrong on this, but if you know which planes these are, just let me know in the comments. But I don't know. So yeah. So yeah. Yeah, that's basically Like, I mean, in case you don't know, Multiversal Passage is literally an adaptive shockland. Like, a literally, it, as it enters, it lets you, uh, it lets you, like, enters any land, but either enters tapped or you pay to life. So yeah, that's basically Multiversal Passage, and well, yeah, it's honestly, honestly a cool card. I'm glad they didn't rename it in Arena. I mean, there's some cards that they haven't renamed, like City Pigeon is still City Pigeon, but other than that, there's not much. I mean, so yeah, let's just go into our number two, and we got quite an interesting one. Scions of the Earth Spider remake of Cosmic Spider-Man. Yep, we've got a new cosmic entity introduced in Magic the Gathering, and it's none other than the Earth Spider. I mean, seems like this is the Earth Spider at the back, but we don't know. So the Skians are basically, like spider humans. I mean, is that like a human riding a spider? I don't know. I can't see very quickly. But this basically confirms an existence of the Earth Spider, similar to the Earth Dragon and Arabo. Like, Earth Dragon is, source of, the energy of all dragons, and Arabo, the energy of all cats. But the Earth Spider, I mean, we're assuming it's the energy of all spiders. So how many? I mean, like, honestly, I wonder how strong he is. If he's on par with the Earth Dragon or not. I mean, that's just. I mean, I don't remember what uh what 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 spiders do. I mean, so yeah. I mean, there's a bunch now because of Spider-Man. But look at this. So Anami is it's Spider Human. Eleni, uh, Alestos and Brass. I mean, no, one of them is the Spider, one of them is not. I mean, Spider-Man, the Spider-Man actually don't really count. I mean, Arasta at the end of this web, yeah. Uh, there's Ar Argier, Boris the Spider. Oh no, Boris is a Spider Rider. Never. I don't know. Chizak. Oh, an Arachnosaur. Yep. So yeah. Turn it. What else? Oh, Kren. Kren the Spider Brute. Darval. Hmm. Ygritte. I mean, Physic? What else? There's Gloria the Grey Armor. What else? Oh, Ishkana! That's an. Well, honestly, I mean, I think this set may have introduced, some cosmic spider entities. I mean, but other than Arasta, I don't, I don't see any like powerful spider, from, I mean, in Magic lore. So maybe he's just weaker than Arabo. Who knows? I mean, so yeah, let's just find out. I mean, what else? What else? Oh, Fantis. Wait, I mean, it's just there's Spinneret, but that's That's an Infinity card. I don't think. Oh, Tarantusk. And yeah, Mars. No. Yes. I don't know. I don't know. There wasn't much. Maybe like Arasta. I mean, Arasta like the endless web. So yeah. But let's go into our number two. No, number one actually. And this is Spectral Restitching. Edson a white instant. Ed's target artifacts and or creatures. Return the Ed's cards to the battlefield under their own. So you basically flicker Ed's artifacts and or creatures. And you know what's the original card on this? Climbing the wall. So, hey, young boy. All right. Well, I'll drop the Discord link. Hold on. No, wait. That's oh. Let me just. Let me just share the link. So, all right. Where is this? There we go. I'll just share the link and pin it. I mean, why did I put this on YouTube as well? Honestly, I mean, don't mind if you know the. I mean, the server might need a revamp. I mean, a few days ago, someone actually raided the server, but thankfully we just banned him before he got annoying. I mean, yeah. Well, that's basically the cards. We're gonna go over a combo and a discussion. So regarding a certain character. So this is the combo. Magda plus free pitiless plunderers. So for context, pitiless plunder. Every time a creature dies, you get treasure. You can sacrifice 3 treasures to create a 4/4 Scorpion Dragon with Magda. So you have a sack outlet. You sacrifice a Scorpion Dragon, get free treasures, use the free treasures to create a Scorpion Dragon. So you get infinite sacrifice ability. So with an altar, like you could basically Ashnod altar, something similar. If fires in altar, you get infinite mana. But like altar dimension will let you mill the opponent infinitely. So yeah, and also different different sack outlet, different abilities. So yeah, it's actually really interesting. I mean, it's quite inconvenient, but hey, clone the Plated Plunderer with something like the Clone Saga or something. I mean, this one, yeah, Lost in Littjara. And hey, you can get there. Right? Who knows? If not, you can get really close to it by just having 2 of those. So you have near the infinite. But nah, why settle for that? I mean, one alone is already quite interesting just by because then you'd only need because then you only need like 2 creatures to get the Scorpion Dragon because the Scorpion Dragon will count as 1. Well, let's go in to the discussion we're talking about. Skin of the Earth Dragon. Skins of the Earth Spider. How does the Earth Spider have multiple skins? But the Earth Dragon is the only. I mean, gotta argue. This is the first. So the skin of the Earth Dragon is the first like avatar of the weakest avatar of the Earth Dragon. and the Earth Dragon itself is like an avatar. We don't know anything about the true form of the Earth Dragon. Neither do we know about the true form of Arabo. But that's for another video. I mean, the Earth Dragon actually, like Skin of the Earth Dragon is not the only Earth Dragon, and not the only dragon born of the Earth Dragon. I mean, the original Elder Dragons, Chromium, Nicobolus, Ugin, etc. They were all born from the Earth Dragon. But and Nicobolus and Ugin were like the last ones. They were like they literally like fell from the sky like the same time. So yeah, there's no, and since they were not like the weakest. I mean, not no. I mean, they were just like the youngest. I mean, they ended up becoming like the strongest eventually. I mean, Nicobolus and Ugin were more or less equals. I mean, during the pre-mending era, before. But I mean, and this like the reason why, like Nicobolus and Ugin are like the reason why they had to do the mending. Like, to be fair, I mean, if it weren't for Jessica, the multiverse would have been destroyed like millennia ago. I mean, I mean, to be fair, I mean, both Nicobolus, Ugin, and the other planeswalkers got weaker because the mending, was so the because the magic cosmology was like rebuilding itself. So of course it couldn't support like powerful planeswalkers like freaking old walkers, like the original planeswalkers uh, from before the mending. They were literally on par, if not stronger than freaking um, Eldritch Horrors. Like they were like stronger than Marvel, DC, even Cthulhu Mythos characters. Like they would like the old walkers would freaking blink and their verses would be gone. Like I mean, it's crazy. Like a freaking old walker, like probably the weakest old walker might actually be stronger than pre-retcon Beyonder. Like it's freaking insane. I mean, like not even the offers knew how strong they're like they were beyond the comprehension of the offers. I mean, it's freaking crazy. Like I'm like honestly the only characters I can think of that can beat the old walkers from Magic the Gathering. I mean, like from the pre-mending era. Like honestly, it's either I mean from Dungeons and Dragons because Magic is part of Dungeons and Dragons, or Elder Scrolls. I think Elder Scrolls has like a few heavy hitters that can contend with Magic's heavy hitters. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I need to get a bit more into Elder Scrolls lore. I mean, who knows? But congratulations, you've reached the end of the podcast. So why don't you like and subscribe, follow, share friends, stay tuned to the videos, streams, and podcasts. Podcasts will live every Tuesday 4:30 GMT, so stay tuned to them. Watch my other videos too. And tomorrow, probably be doing a sealed event. Let me just see at what time are we playing sealed. So, because I'm gonna practice for the next RCQ, not this weekend, but next weekend, my LGS is having a sealed RCQ, and I think, oh, hold on, 2 p.m. GMT. Don't miss it out, guys. Exclusively on Twitch. The event goes well, I may re-upload it to YouTube. But if you want to watch the live experience, then 2 p.m. GMT, I'll be playing a limited preliminary. So probably 3 hours. Don't miss it out. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And bye.